Hey, sorry, is this seat taken? Ah, perfect, thank you. I'm pretty sure this is the last seat on the train. I'm lucky I found you. Yeah, busy doesn't even begin to cover it. We're packed in here like sardines. I'm just glad they have heating on in here. They're only partly treating us like animals, at least.
This is the 10:04 service to Sleepytown, calling at Relaxville. This train has 4 carriages. Thank you for choosing Tranquil Trains.
So, where is it you're headed? Oh, no way, that's my stop too. Small world, eh? You spend your time traveling half the globe and still end up going to the same place as all the cute people. So, what brings you to my hometown? You off on holiday? Oh, you live there too? Huh. You know, I can't believe I've never seen your face around town before. That is some terrible misfortune. What's your name, sweetheart? Cute name. It suits you. I'm Kyle. It's nice to meet you. Sorry for disturbing you, by the way. You look like a scene from an anime with how you were staring out the window like that. And I'm starting to realize I probably look like an asshole. I took your extra C, ruined the vibe you had going, and then chatted your ear off to no end. I can only apologize. You don't mind? Well, that's a relief. I'm glad to hear that. It always feels so awkward if you just have to sit next to someone on the train and then don't say a word to each other. You sit so close, practically thigh to thigh and shoulder to shoulder. How could you not at least learn each other's names? You don't normally speak to people on the train? Is this how I find out that I've accidentally become one of those extroverts that finds an introvert and then forces them under my wing? Well, I'm afraid you might be too far in now. Congratulations on being adopted by your local extrovert. You'll be trapped sitting next to me until the end of this train journey. Unless you get really sick of me. I'll get out of your hair if you really don't want me here. But that little awkward blush is telling me you don't mind me being here next to you. Cute. I'll stick around then. Besides, we shouldn't be too far from our stop anyway. A few more minutes and we can get some fresh air and get home. I'm guessing you've had a long journey? Me too. It's weird how tiring traveling is, right? You spend the whole time sitting on your butt doing nothing, and then when you get home it feels like you haven't slept in weeks. I can't get my head around it. But what I do want is to get my head on a pillow and just nap for like 2 hours. But what about you? What are your plans for when you get home? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Sounds nice. And then some much needed relaxation, I'm sure. You know, maybe tonight won't be the best night for it, but when are you free? I'd love to get your
Due to a tree that has fallen on the tracks, this train will be delayed indefinitely. We would like to apologize for the delays that will come from this journey while we sort it. To conserve fuel, we will be turning off the engine and heating until we are ready to leave again. Apologies again for the delay, and thank you for traveling with Tranquil Trains.
You're joking. Indefinitely. Well, I hate to break it to you, cutie, but you are going to be stuck with me for a little while longer. That's not the bit you're worried about? What is? The cold. Oh my god, you're shivering already. Here, let me grab you my jacket. No, 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 no. I insist. Look, I run warm. I can take the cold. And besides, it looks like you can't take the cold. Here, feel my hands. See? Boiling hot. I'll be fine. Now take my jacket, silly. There we go. Hopefully that'll keep you warm. Oh, it's no worries. If I could make you a hot chocolate too, then I would. You'd like that? Yeah, me too. I'd put some marshmallows on there, some fresh whipped cream, and then I'd grate some chocolate on top of the whipped cream. And then finally, I'd add one of those little biscuits they give you with your coffee. Hmm? Oh, yeah. Excuse my Britishness. Uh, Cookie, I mean. God, what are they called? Biscoff. Yeah, one of those little Biscoff cookies on the side of your hot cocoa. Yeah, it does sound yummy. I was hoping that talking about hot chocolate would warm us up, but I think it just made me thirsty and hungry. What about you? Are you warming up at all? No, still cold. Hmm. Here. You know what? I think I have something for that. Right. Scoot your butt closer to me. I've got a blanket in my bag that we can get under together. If I share my body heat with you while you're wrapped up in a blanket with me, you are bound to hot up. If you're comfortable with that anyway. Sorry, I should probably ask if you are first. You are? Good, good. I would be upset if you don't want my help in keeping warm. Here, wrap this around your shoulder and sit nice and close to me. There we are. Here, give me your hands. I hope you warm them up. See? Doesn't that feel so much better already? Mm-hmm. I thought so. You know, we lose, as humans, most of our heat through our extremities first. And that's so we can keep our core warm. Mm-hmm. So if you wrap up your feet, hands, and ears, you'll stay way warmer than if you just keep layering up loads and loads of coats. And that is why I've completely covered you in this thick blanket, and I'm doing everything I can to warm those hands up. Sure feels like it's working. You feeling better? Good, good. Well, I'll keep at it then. I don't want you to go back to being cold. But I gotta admit something. You don't look like the type that could ever get cold. Why? Because you're hot as fuck? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself. I have been holding my tongue for way too long. Do you have any idea how hard it is not to make a joke like that when you're sitting there all cute while we're talking about heating up? No, no. I definitely had to. If I don't tell you how cute you are while we're wrapped up under this blanket, then I am ashamed of myself. There is no chance that I'd ever be able to forgive myself for that. Of course I think you're cute. Wait, no, I don't think that. I know that you're cute. I have two eyes, and I can see out of them clear enough to know a cutie when I see one. And hey, it's not just the looks, by the way. You being an adorable, shy introvert also makes you super cute. You're the whole package, you know. So, to answer your question, yeah, you're cute. What was I going to say before the train announcement? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My apologies. I think I was about to ask you for your number before we got interrupted. Here, take my phone and you can type it in. Uh, oh, oh, you want me to keep hold of your hands? Okay, okay. We can sort out your phone number when the heating's back on. That's okay. Besides, I'm pretty sure the other thing I was going to do was ask you out on a date. Yeah, I'd like that too. Maybe something a bit more romantic than a freezing cold, broken down train. Huh, I guess it is pretty romantic, yeah. Snuggled up close like this, holding hands. I feel like I should be looking out of the window at that beautiful view. But your eyes are super pretty, and honestly, I'd rather keep staring at them. Can I kiss you? You are so cute. Ooh. Hey, it looks like the train is moving again. Well, I hope they don't turn up the heating too high. I'm enjoying being cuddled up with you. And judging by how high up my thigh your hand is, I'm guessing you've been hotting up too. No, I'm not complaining. Just kiss me again. I want to see which station the Hand Express will stop at next.